of art for us. We have spoken to, different artists. And when I say artists, I mean literally artists. Forget about that art here, music and all that. But, just getting into the world of visual arts and understanding, how the artistic aspect is all about, how we come up with some of these beautiful pictures that we have, how we come up with some of this beautiful, stuff that we have. And so we are also getting into this conversation. Kidogo tu tupige story with two gentlemen ambao wako katika the world of art as well. And as you can see, it's a whole different affair. There's so much art behind me. There's so much beauty and there's so much life behind me. And that's why we said, wacha tukae chini tupige gumzo vile watu kawaida wanakaanga chini wana relax. And when you are in that artistic moment, you don't want to be formal and official and all that. Unataka ukae chini uangalie, visualize, useme, what is this that I want to get, after I have worked so hard on this project, or so to speak of, after I have worked so hard on this space. And then eventually you bring out the best of this. I see the aspect of beauty of Africa behind me. This is courtesy of Johnny96 and so much more. There's also one that is courtesy of Grandson. And so we'll be getting into this conversation with these two gentlemen. Johnny96 is here with us, as well as Grandson Visual. Grandson Visual is under the visual art and Johnny does charcoal artistry. So karibuni sana. Let's get to have them introduce themselves. Na tupige story kiasi kuhusu art. Tuanze na nani? Tuanze na wewe wa mwisho. Mtu anazanga na ule ako mbali alafu unakuja kwa next,
Vizuri. Mimi naitwa Johnny96. That is my artistic name.
Yeah.
And then but my official names are John Musiemi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John
Musiemi.
John Musiemi. Yeah. Wewe sasa ni charcoal. Unajua asubuhi tulikuwa tunaulizana when we are talking about charcoal artist, what exactly tunamaanisha nini? Yani ni ule wa makaa, like literally makaa ama?
Okay, but then ni makaa.
Ni makaa, because you also have a makaa hapo.
Yeah, it's just a normal charcoal. Yeah.
So what about it? Unafanya nini nayo?
Okay, for me usually I'm a visual artist. So I do graffitis, I'm a teacher of art, and also I do charcoal as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So charcoal is one that you like more than the others?
Yeah, it's I find it very interesting than other media. Yeah.
Sasa ukisema charcoal, and forgive me for asking this, I could be having an idea of what it means, but kuna watu wengi sana wenye hawajui. So unagonga makaa, unachanganya na maji, unapata hiyo kitu ya kupaint ama unachora nayo, what exactly?
Okay, there are different types of charcoal.
Yes.
For example, kuna just the normal one, ile makaa. Yeah, so that one I can use it still kwa art.
Yeah.
And then we have the one to buy, the one that unanunua from shops.
Okay,
yeah.
Now that is for the work of art.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I use like if nikikosa ile ya shop, nafanya kutumia the normal one. Yeah, from the makaa.
Okay. And Grandson here, visual artist as well as one who gets into a very delicate and interesting space. Nimeangalia vitu zake pia, nikaona pia kuna mavitu banana leaves hapo ndani. And then I just realized that there's so much diversity in art that anything and everything can be turned, and taken to the world of art, and it brings so much life out of it too. Mambo?
Poa sana mambo.
Fiti sana.
Yeah. So first of all, majina yangu kamili ni Francis Omondi.
Okay.
But ile jina sana inajulikana ni Grandson. Kwa social media Grandson D-E-H.
Okay.
And then mimi ni venye wamesema visual artist. I'm not locked into a certain discipline of art. Yeah, so I'm also specialized now, especially in you can see behind me, in folk abstract.
Folk abstract.
Yes.
What about that?
Folk abstract I'm doing abstract, but I'm celebrating the African stories.
Also the folk tales.
Yeah, exactly.
See folk, folk. Now I get it.
Exactly. So I'm celebrating diversity of Africanism in general.
Yeah.
And then apart from that, I also teach, because I don't want to venture into. I teach other mediums. Like banana fiber we just mentioned.
Yes.
That is banana fiber montage. Instead of drawing your piece, I use banana and then I compose your image.
Does it turn out to be?
Exactly.
As in mtu akiangalia hivi ataona.
Yeah, it's a preferable media, just like when you choose kutumia charcoal.
Okay.
The same thing. Kuna njia nyingi za arrive at the same the destination.
This destination.
So I find that kama nafanya something realism, I use banana fiber.
Okay.
Yeah, which perhaps nitaonyesha sometime.
I wish you carried some of your pieces.
Yeah, exhibition kulikuwa na International Women's Day.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they requested for them some of the pieces. They are being showcased there.
Ah, that's good.
Exactly.
What's business like now that you say it was World International Women's Day, and you know it's at this point where we appreciate our ladies, like I see some of the pieces here, and it's basically most of them actually are about the African aspect, but I know more of ladies. What is business like now that you say, well, they will call upon you and tell you bulleted to showcase easy, and sometimes you expect that even as they showcase zitanunuliwa. Art is beautiful. Art is here, and we have very many people who have ventured into the world of artists, like you said, not specific disciplines, vast disciplines. Yeah. But I don't know whether you feel like the market is so friendly for us.
Okay, I can say as compared to the yesteryears, naweza sema kuna some improvement in terms of marketing kwa wasanii wa Kenya. People are beginning to appreciate art compared to kitambo. Kitambo ilikuwa when you're doing art and then you are considered, you are, especially mali natoka, I represent Kibera namba 8.
Yeah, nice.
So ukifanya art they appreciate, but the artists are appreciated.
Yeah.
So people
they appreciate the final product.
Yeah, hiyo art ni poa, but they don't purchase that. But tuli come up na idea ya kuleta studio, embrace that ile energy yenye watu wako nayo na ile artistry yenye wako nayo. We provide a space for them, and then luckily wazazi ama those wako behind wale walikuwa naangalia art kama another thing, wakaanza kupenda because they're seeing the product in that. And then plus watu wakikuja kututembelea, so people maybe watu kutoka nje ama my friends kutoka outside Kibera wananua art, and then as a result wanaona hii kitu inalipa. So compared to yesteryears, at least nimeona kuna great improvement. Yeah, people are beginning to like art na kuembrace.
All right. And of course you said we started. I'll come back to find out when we say unasema we unamaanisha kina nani.
Yes,
but Johnny96 hapo sasa umeshatuambia ulizaliwa mwaka gani, we can almost guess but away from it, what is business like for you? And when you know grandson here says that at least nowadays we have we have that aspect of embracing, and we like the fact that even in our houses you just want to have that one beautiful piece of art, mtu akiingia, that is the first thing you see. But when we're talking about the fact that we are advancing and people are appreciating this, is it to the level that values the work that you put into this? Because I understand also it requires a lot of time, think and mind, engage and all that. Buying the material, like you said, it's not the usual charcoal. So when I hear about charcoal artist or charcoal artistry, I'm assuming that ni ile makaa kawaida. And so I just want to come and look at your piece and buy it kienyeji tu. So in terms of value, in terms of the growth, what do you make of the markets?
Okay, mimi naweza sema kwa saa hii watu wana appreciate art. Si kama hapo kitambo ulikuwa unapata like kuna apartment fulani unapata like hizo building hakuna hata piece of art. Unapata like wanasema tu we just need like hiyo wall kwetu
plain.
Yeah, just white, plain. But sasa nowadays unaweza pata hata kuna banks zenye wana hire our pieces and then we just showcase them. Yeah, so inakuwa like inatupa hiyo opportunity at least pia kuji-expose kama artist. Yeah.
But in terms of value, you know, it is one thing for me kukuambia, and I think umeingia hata kwetu tumeona tumechora kadhaa at least to 47 just in the name of appreciating art. But you know, there's so much that is being put into that, and so we ask ourselves, do you sometimes, can you quantify and say that, you know what, hii yenyewe it is worth the amount of money that I took out of it? Ati hii piece sasa tuseme labda hii piece roughly back then, you know, when there was that value, when there was that understanding of what this means and how much work has been put to it. Unajikuta umepewa labda mtu anakuambia acha nikupatie 1k. And because umekaa nayo for long, imejaza exhibition, imejaza shop, unafikiria tu wache uachilie.
Okay, mimi naweza sema by the way, watu understand what we go through as an artist. For example, kama you can see this piece over here. This one it took me like just I will say even a month to complete it ikuwe venye iko sahi.
Okay.
And then this piece is over 6 years now if you can see it over like venye iko hivyo. So hii piece ukiangalia haijafade, haijafanya anything, so iko kwa ile state yenye iko.
If tangu the time uliichora.
Yeah. So that means the quality we use of materials iko high and they're expensive. So ukikuja uone client anakuambia like hii piece hapana nenda kupea 2,000. Lakini ukiangalia the work yenye umeput in effort kila kitu unaona like hapana ni loss. So
afadhali ukae nayo.
Afadhali nikae nayo.
Lakini utakaa na ngapi? And until when you know unajaza pia unajaza njaa pia ndio hiyo. Na kuna mtu mwenye genuinely ana appreciate kenye unafanya. You tend to feel like ni sawa tu, this would have gone for like 20-60 Gs but wacha tu nipeane na 5k.
Yeah, so unfortunately it is what it is. Unapata that ile quantifying your work imekuwa ni problem. Like people, the problem ni people don't understand what you're going through when you and also the input, in terms of materials, in terms of your time, na ile creativity, because creativity you can't buy kwa shop. You have to think and think and think and think, and so that when I come up with a product, it is something will captivate imaginations, will create that smile in people's face, will create a different picture. So unapata that is part of the investment yenye unaweka kwa piece yako, unaona. So other than mtu kusema tu that's beautiful nini and then bila ku understand, I think it's the high time like watu wanafaa wa embrace wajue what is the quantity, what is the quality of work yenye mtu ameput hapo ndani. But unfortunately kuna hiyo gap ya mtu wa kawaida, tuseme mtu wa kawaida maybe from mtaa pale, anapenda tu kazi yako, but ukimwambia this price maybe niseme ni 5k ama 10k anaona
mingi sana.
Unaona, alafu chenye imechangia tena bado situation maybe perhaps right now, unaona. Watu wameka priority. Mtu ako willing ku purchase art yako, but in terms of life venye kwa sahi nini anaona priority hapana. I just love this art nikuje niangaliange, lakini in terms of kuchipin anaona ni ngumu. So kuna ile gap ya what we're going through and also we understand the world of art. Hawezi connect nayo. So that is the barrier that we need to break.
How do we get ourselves to understand the world of art, to appreciate the intensity of the world of art? Na unajua Johnny96 anajifanya tu hapa ati tukiongea kuhusu hizo art ziko huko kwetu na atuambii kitu. Unatuambia nini kuhusu hizo watu umeona hizo zetu huko nje?
They are fantastic.
Johnny, you know I need more than that. I need more than that.
Okay, ziko poa. Ziko poa.
I still need more than that.
Which one can I use, my friend?
Amazing.
Amazing nini alikuwa ni wewe ulizichora?
It's my work, by the way.
And you will not tell us that's your work. Umeziona?
Nimeziona.
Amazing. You have not been to TV47. You need to be.
Amazing job.
You need to come here and see the life. You know, the moment zilichora were like, wow, we have like 60 studios without knowing. You know, because you can stand hapo, kuna moja ya Bob Marley huko. So anything ya reggae, show yote ya reggae inaweza fanyia hapo nje, you know. Then there's another one, kuna mama mwingine hapo unamuonanga, unajua ule mama mwenye she's so beautiful. I think ako huko nje akafiga kazuri hivi. Hata you can do a female, you know, World International Day. Una have a sitting hapo, una some very important women, una have your conversation. Then there's one hapa chini ya mpira namna hii. I know Dennis Otieno can sit there and set up a nice show na wachape stories za mpira hapo. And then there's one huko kwa studio yenye tulikuanga na Madredi Budesco Freddy alikuwa anaitumia kama background ya DJ. Then we were like, there's so much space here, but look at how art has got us knowing that we can have 1,000,001 studios in a place that we never imagined, and we brought life in that. So nashangaa anajifanya tu ati I'm humble, down to earth. Asemi, what is that you're working on?
Okay.
Piga story tu hapa.
Hii ni idea tu imekuja. Like nimejipata niki sketch.
Ni nini? Ni gari, ni lori, ni tanka, ni nini?
This is a train.
A train,
Zile za kitambo, unajua zile za mvuke.
Yes. Exactly. Ile inatoa nini hivi hapo juu hivi, unajua pour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Utaonesha watu?
By the way, ndaonyesha, I'm still in the
You know, just like a joke, we're cooling stories and he's doing his thing there. Oh, yes, sasa ni ile inaitwa nini hiyo barabara ya train? Inaitwa nini?
Really?
Rail. Hiyo sasa ni rail hapo nyuma. So it's on motion, eh?
Exactly.
It's on the move. All right, that's good. That's pretty much beautiful. And clearly you can see out of something small to now bring out the best. So what will it take for us to bridge this gap that you speak of? You know, the gap.
First of all, tunasema awareness in terms of na appreciate Gava by the way right now when you make a CBC watu waji apart from the white collar job wenye we are contained, we've been contained over, imekuwa kama tradition. Watu Gava imeallow watu wakuwe na ile platform ya kujidiscover mapema. Unaona? Hiyo ndio imekuanga gap. So ukijidiscover mapema ile ability uko nayo na ile creativity uko nayo unaanza kuexplore mapema and then you're given that space. Unaona? So it needs to start kwa nyumba, wazazi waachilie watoto wao. Na hiyo itakusaidia sana kuunderstand mtoto wako, ujue mtoto wangu ako na potential fulani. And then with the time kama venye tumefungua, I'll tell you about gallery. Kuna gallery tumefungua inaitwa Art 360 Kibera.
Yes, Art 360. Art
360 Kibera. Na hiyo ni ime-bridge hiyo gap somehow, ime-bridge hiyo gap na imepata wazazi. Now wana appreciate, wanaleta watoto wao. Wanasema mtoto wangu anapenda kuchora na anamleta pale. So inamsaidia on an early stage ameanza kudiscover potential ya mtoto. So if all parents can embrace that, they will discover what is inside their child. Na ndo discover chenye kwa ndani ya mtoto wako itakupea ile nini pia utaanza kuvalue art. Utavalue art na hiyo ikienda on a large context kama wazazi wote can do the same. Utavalue art na mtoto wangu kwa sababu utakuwa na most of the time utakuwa na yeye unaona amechukua time fulani kuchora, ameput hii, ameenda amebuy material, ukienda kuangalia value ya material unapata ni kiasi fulani. So ukimpa hiyo space and then with the time utaona matunda, unaona ameuza piece 10,000 na kwa maybe class 5.
That's beautiful.
So ikianza hapo and then itaenda. That is the quickest way ya kubridge your gap.
So hii ilikuwa tunafaa kuchora leo ama hii ilikuwa tu madoido?
Hii tunachora hapa sasa hivi.
Tuchore basi. Tuanze kuchora hapo kama vile naona Johnny already hata ni kama ameshamaliza hiyo train yake, lakini sasa naona anaanza kuipatia giza. Sasa itaonekana kweli wewe Johnny. Karibu.
By the way hizo zinaitwa highlights.
Hizo ni na inaonekana actually ukiinua hivi ina make sense.
Na bado haijaisha.
Haijaisha?
You can imagine.
Okay, utakuwa umemaliza by the time we're done.
It's true.
Sawa. Mimi nangojea hapo. So here we are. Uko na shop maybe, mahali kuna art yako, and beyond the shop, what is the importance of, sasa zile exhibitions ziko, for you to attend some of these exhibitions, to kupata to attend and put up your stuff hapo, so I say wanaweza ona.
Okay, for me naweza sema kitu ya kwanza, like for my, even my students are watching right now.
Okay, so they know discipline.
So ni kitu naweza waambia kwanza wa appreciate art, and then kitu wanafanya wasitake wasikize mambo za watu sana, hizo discouragement. By the way, use them as positive in life. Alafu pia kuna organizations zingine unapata wanatu support kama People for Peace Kenya yenye inaraniwa na Tabitha, unapata anakuja unasikia ni aje, kuna siku yenye kuna watoto watakuwa place fulani, then go there, just mentor them through art. So art inaweza tumika kwa vitu mingi kama inaitwaje therapy ya mind. Hiyo ni poa sana kwa watoto.
Kwa watu hii. And they come in and they all have different creative aspects in them. And sometimes you want to get them limited to a certain angle, or you have to train them water in their own special ways. How do you get to balance that? Allow us to take a short break, and then we come to understand some more, because it's one thing to have all these kids here, and their mind and brains there. It's another to bring out the best of them. So there's one who will be interested in the charcoal world. There's other one who's going to focus on the fibers and all that. How do you just get them to a space where everybody does their own special thing and they are appreciated even way better? So we take a short break and we come back on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, karibuni sana. This is Dr. Frankie tonight. And of course, on to our first guest of the night. An amazing actress, an award-winning actress, one of the top influencers right now, a top brand ambassador, ladies and gentlemen, and a lady who I respected, of course. I'm proud to call her my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, just listening. Are you ready for something there?
Yes.
You ready, yeah?
Yes.
Give me something, yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Kate Kamau, a.k.a. Kate, actress. How much material
It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I'm a lot.
Does it give like, is it like normal time to wear like 10 minutes?
Asha.
Ama like lazima uipangie.
Hii lazima shida ni kwenda kwa choo hiyo tu. Yeah.
But they come to think of it, madam new and madam of a jumpsuit. How do you guys go to the washroom? How do you guys deal with that
That's
whole
where
thing?
we go in pairs to the bathroom.
No, men, you'll never find men going to the washroom in pairs. And where Richie ni aje. Nasikia kusojo, hebu tuishie. I think ladies are so privileged. You guys can even call each other boo, babe, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Imagine now I'm now calling Richie. Richie babe, ni aje. Unakamjobosa ngapi na saxophone?
But we are okay with that.
Never.
Yeah.
Kate, welcome on the show. You are our first guest ever. Piga makofi. Pia tuko na interior design round hii.
Hii ni Wajakoya ama
check relax. Usiseme na nguvu we. Nakada wana watch, nakada.
Ni sponsors.
Let me ask, have you ever tried?
No, what is that?
Eh?
No.
Haujawahi? Under by mistake.
But now I know it because of Wajakoya.
Oh really? So hujaipita kwa campaign ya Wajakoya by mistake ukaisikia? Have you ever tried drugs at any point?
Which one?
You're a clean,
I'm a
good
role
girl.
model.
Role model. Sawa kwa Listen, do we have enough role models in the industry anymore? Or because I've seen these days people do their own things, they mess up on social media, then they come and say, listen, I was not born to be a role model. I'm living my own life. Do you think that is the correct way to handle it?
And I think what Akothe says, I did not choose to be a role model. It's my career that inspired you to give me that title. So you cannot give me the pressure to become a role model. That's how you feel.
So
that's how you interpret my brand. But I have to live my life. I'm not telling you to live the way I live. You understand? But I know I have a responsibility as a public figure.
Untold stories.
All right, welcome back to the broadcast. It's all about art, and we have Johnny as well as grandson, in studio, and we're just looking at art and how beautiful these things can be. So Johnny ameharibu ile kitu yote alikuwa ametengeneza, but he says that is how it should be. We can only wait to see the final results. Hapa naona kuna maomena, sijui ni maomena ama ni masamaki. We do not know what will be the final thing, but it looks beautiful already. Mi hata ukinipea hii na ni frame, I think ni perfect. I think whatever it is, it looks beautiful. I can imagine if my seats are sort of like yellowish, ukikaeka hapo hivyo na kamefremiwa vizuri, it is just beautiful. And art should not be understood. Ama in as much as sometimes unaambiwa umepewa hii piece, hebu jaribu kuistudy, tell a story out of them. I think art should just be left as complex as it could appear. Is there a way someone, sasa wacha nikuambie teacher, is there a way that someone can come to you and really typically they know they're not an artist? Unajua kuna ule mtu anazaliwanga na unaona huyu ni artist, huyu there's something about them that is not kawaida. Is there a way that one can acquire that aspect of art?
Okay, for me naweza sema hii kitu ni about passion. Si ile unaweza jilock useme like siwezi fanya art kwa sababu ni talent nini still ni talent.
Mimi hata sifikiri na attempt. I cannot.
You can.
You can.
You think?
Yes, I know you can.
So long as you love it.
As long as I love it.
You love it also.
Okay.
I can say so long as you're given direction.
Yeah. Direction. And I'm glad that you speak about what 360, what it is that you have set up. And I'm imagining that if you are dealing with kids from a tender age, na wamekuja hapo, and sometimes kuna ule anaambiwa na mzazi wake enda because I think you have some art in you, but kuna wengine mchanganyiko and all that. How then do you teach them to bring out that aspect of art? And it can be quite discouraging when there are some people who are doing an incredible job and you seem to be doing something that is average or below average?
I can say in terms of discouraging or encouraging, I can say sometimes the best way to learn ni kuwa challenge by your colleague.
Okay.
So anakupush to the limit, ama by the end of the day ni kama anakuinspire. Unaona, anakupa ile challenge, unaona kama wewe unaweza fanya hivi na ni mtoto mdogo.
Yeah.
Unaona?
Yeah.
So itakupea ile, kama uko na guts utakuwa na ile iga, teach me venye nifundishe venye.
Yeah.
Huyu, unaona. So as much as ni discouraging, but I think the more encouraging than the other.
When you have other people around
you and then you. So what will keep you off maybe ni ile inconsistency. Nilikuwa nakuja and then wenye tulikuwa nakuja nao mpiga hatua fulani. Unaona. So unaweza encourage watu tu, so long as uko na that passion, you don't have necessarily to have the skills. The skills is learnable.
Right.
You can learn, and with the time ikishaingia ndani yako and then it grows, inakuwa so natural. So inakusaidia, you discover, you try something else, but unapata hiyo kitu haukuwa nayo in the beginning.
So you
so
yourself
just need a sense of direction.
Yeah,
venye nasema sasa we can do something, and you can amaze yourself right now.
Nikifanya kitu kingine naogopa hata kuattempt, I'm telling you. I am even scared.
Bora nakupea direction, do this, next do this, do this. So master the steps.
Yes.
Uta come up with something.
You were born with this artistic aspect ama wewe pia ulilearn somewhere?
Mimi ni
yako ni inborn.
Ni inborn. Na ingine pia venye nimesema hivyo kujichallenge. Unapita mahali unaona jamaa amefanya kitu fulani unasema
hebu nijaribu even better.
Yeah. So luckily na come out better. Unasema I never imagined I could do this.
I could do this. Then it challenges you to become better and better. So is this what you do purely in life? Like this is what you want to do for the rest of time? Or there are a couple of other things that you do?
Yeah, art is basically my life. And niko na passion ya ku pass down your passion
to others. Oh, that's beautiful.
That is what makes me happy as an artist. Learning ile chenye nimeacquire because nimeacquire through hardship. During that time hakuwa na galleries, hakuwa na opportunities as an artist, hakuwa na social media was not that vibrant.
Like where you can market
Google
your stuff.
Fanya nini ku research. So we learned the hard way.
Right.
To learn the hard way na when tumepata opportunity ya ku set up studio, it's even much ni poa, yani na encourage sana to pass down that skill through others so that wasipitie chenye tulipitia.
That's incredible.
Exactly. So that is basically what makes me happy as an artist. Knowing that nilifunza huyu and then down the line maybe unakutana 3 years ago kwambia I'm selling my pieces.
That's nice. You feel nice. Exactly. You feel really good.
You feel like umechange life ya mtu. So.
Beautiful. Johnny.
Yes.
This is basically you.
Yeah.
Kuamka asubuhi mpaka it can be addictive, I think.
It is.
Kwanza nyinyi mnakuanga addicted ile tu mbaya sana, like that is what you're thinking, breathing, and unaingia hapo ndani, it consumes you totally.
True. Kianza tu mpaka jioni.
Mpaka jioni.
Yeah.
Uoni kama that's a bad thing?
What? This is my life.
This is your life. Okay, well, I know this could be your life, but you know when something then becomes addictive, it is poisonous, don't they say?
For me, I think it's something that even I can't explain. Nikiingia tu hapo umeenda tu kiasi.
And you always want to be better and better and better. For a moment I'm seeing them, consumed and they've gotten into that. Hata saa zingine ni kama nikiuliza maswali sasa nitabaki hapa peke yangu. So what would be your parting shot to the people who are watching us today, to the people who would want to venture into the world of art, that think, okay, well, nitaingia hapo ndani na maybe there's no business and all this? What would you tell them this morning?
Okay, mimi naweza waambia by the way hakuna kitu yenye ilipi. Hakuna.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Somehow you will just get paid if you are committed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ukijituma tu alafu uko serious na kitu yenye unafanya inalipa.
Inalipa.
Yeah. For example kama mimi sasa mimi naweza sema hii ndo kila kitu kwangu. Hii ndo jembe yangu. Yeah, ndo bado inalipa rent, everything, So inalipa.
Inalipa, eh? Yeah. So how do they get a hold of you if they want to? Because kama inalipa lazima watu wajue, watu wanakuwatch saa hii wanataka uwafanyie kitu, maybe mtu ame-set up structure anataka achoroe vitu 2-3 hivi. How do they get a hold of you? Okay, mimi napatikana kwa social media, kwa Facebook ni Johnny96 na pia namba yangu wanaweza through my WhatsApp number ni 0745 210 682.
0745 210 682. Yeah.
Showroom iko wapi? Kwa sababu hizi ni mamzigo bana. Hizi sasa zinajaza hata uwezi kuwa na. Hizi ziwezi kuwa kwa nyumba. Hizi lazima zikuwe tu na place ya kuwekwa.
By the way, kuna kitu sijasema ndo nimekumbuka hata sasa. Kuna ukiwa artist uko diversity. Uko place moja. Kama sasa ukiona kama Chakol zinafanya kama hiyo yenye iko hapo juu ya African Beauty for the woman, unaona bado nimefanya painting. Yeah, and still kuna jobs zingine tunafanyanga. Hata hizo sign writing, graffitis, murals. Yeah, atujilok. Yeah. So inatusaidia kuopen like
those pia na kupata nini more money and all that and everything. So wewe uko based wapi? Ama hakuna cha physical, tufanye biashara online?
Okay, tunafanya online classes. Yeah, and also kuna hizi maybe functions zikitokea.
So largely zako ni online classes?
Yeah.
How do you monitor your students vizuri tu?
Okay, you do through Zoom. Yeah, unaingia class, tumeconnectiwa watoto wameongojea hapo.
Na practicals?
Practicals hizo sasa inakuanga like kama ukikuja through unaweza nipata 360 ama different places. Yeah, nimekwambia niko diverse.
Kumbe mnajuana?
Exactly, I know.
Nafikiri ati sasa ndio nimewakutanisha hapa. For you, how do we get beyond kukuja 360?
Okay, on social media you can find me with Grandson, GRANDSAN DEH, Grandson Day. Yeah, and then all social media platform. You can also find me through the handles of at 360 Kibera. I'm the creative director of at 360 Kibera. So ART 360 Kibera. All social media platforms. You'll see a lot of works that we cannot display here today. So yeah. So my parting shot naweza sema time has come that we need to embrace our capability and talent, because we're doing it for the sake of Africa. We're doing it for the sake of our
next generation.
The next generation, for the sake of our country, you know. Because this is another way. This is the another way ya kujidiscover. Because kwa sasa kuna a lot of kuna limited resources ama opportunities. But kuna opportunity yenye inakuanga hidden iko ndani yako. So nikicreate your platform ya kukusaidia kujidiscover, nimecreate opportunity fulani yenye ilikuwa hidden. Ningeenda kunock kwa nini ya mtu on someone's door, singeipata virahisi. Ningepata maybe someone else occupy hiyo. But there's always a room, nasema kuna kwanga a room inside you ama a building. There's a lot more ya wewe kujidiscover. I don't know 10% about myself. But I'm in the journey of self-discovery. And through that inanifungulia mipaka na milango. Na imefanya nimeenda places zenye I could never imagine. Yeah, bila kwenda kwa nyumba ya mtu. Unaona? So nasema that opportunity let everyone, wazazi, government ama watu wote, fungulia tu mtoto wako that opportunity ya kujidiscover na you'll be amazed how much there's so much inside them. Exactly.
This requires a lot of discipline, I realize.
Exactly.
A lot of it. Muamke asubuhi uende kuwe disciplined hapo.
Exactly.
And focus and all that. Gentlemen, asanteni sana. Keep doing what it is that you're doing. These are very beautiful pieces, extremely beautiful, and I know they are dear to you. Can you get the exact copy of this? Ama hii kiendanga siku hizi at least tunasemanga imeendanga, then you get something close to that, eh?
We can because but ideas na touch wanga zinakuja different. Hii ni inspiration, maybe like a dream. You can never have the same inspiration the same. Perhaps you tell me which I don't like to duplicate. Maybe I can get another version of this. Because hii ilikuja na different vibe, ilikuja na different vision. So
there's always something
maybe
that is
tena, there's another vision. Exactly. But
this is a different one. But yes, if you want something of this nature, then you get. How much would this go for?
This one?
If well framed and mambo ama hakuna cha
10K.
10K, eh?
If well framed.
If well framed, vizuri sana. Exactly. That's beautiful. Sawa. Johnny, thank you so much, as well as Grandson, for speaking to us this morning. We wish you nothing but the best. Mwinue watu waone nini mnafanya hapo. Mazagazaga mjamaliza?
Magic bado haijafinyika.
Lakini muoneshane tu mahali. It take how long kumaliza?
In 2 minutes.
Mimi naona hii ni beautiful already. Like this is already ready and set. Mimi nimekwambia hii ukinifremia vizuri hivi kwa kioo hivi kwa glass nikikasimamisha pale hivyo. Hebu tuone.
Okay. Yangu ndo hiyo.
Beautiful. That is as good as done. Aya.
Now makes sense.
so much sense.
Exactly.
So much of it. Sasa mbele ni wapi?
Oh, mbele ni huku mali kuna.
You know, all this
kitchen.
while mimi nimefikiria mbele ni huko kwingine.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because nini na kuanga hapo juu Hiyo side za mbele. This is nice. So how do you hold it dearly and carefully so that isikuwe mess up? Because nimeona unapanguza hata na mkono kwa hivyo inaweza rabika.
True. So ni charcoal by the way. So
Yes.
you need to be very careful about it.
Uh-huh.
So nikitumia charcoal,
Yeah.
kuna the other media yenye natumia juu still.
Okay.
Unaweza tumia kama chalk hivyo, but still you need to
Right.
be careful about how you are smudging the materials.
piece,
Yeah. So kama hii sasa nikimaliza juu unaweza kuwa umechora hivi nimeta time yangu, alafu mtoto anakuja tu unasikia tu
Anakaguza na uwezi
so you can't start again.
Yes.
Still hiyo itakuwa like ni process lakini unaona so itakuwa discouragement. So the best thing I do natumianga spray.
Okay.
Yeah, clear lacquer juu ama sort of spray. Yeah, just to keep it ikue
intact.
Intact.
Hivyo. So sprayiwa kanaacho kana dry for a while and then hiyo sasa hata ikiguzwa it is exactly
yeah, you can touch even those ones.
hizi ni
Haziwezi
same na hizo,
toka.
si ndio? Haziwezi toka na hata haziwezi kupaka mkono hata kidogo, si ndio?
And they last.
They last for a long time.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea, you know, getting this and frame it proper. Alafu unakaeka kwa bedroom yako. Exactly. It is magical. Ama unakaeka sijui kwa sitting room and all that. It speaks volumes and there's always a motivation behind every piece of art.
True.
It speaks to you differently.
True.
Okay, sawa sawa. Thank you so much. Samaki zetu ziko umeena kweli ama hizi ni mafish tu already. Look at that. Unanipea?
Yeah,
Niachia?
nakuachia hii.
Aki, this is nice, because this one I'm going to frame and I'll take a photo of it and send you.
Okay.
When Aki, guy, this is nice. This is done.
Yeah.
Kakieko hivi kwa kakio, kafremiwe.
Yeah, exactly.
Si ndio?
Yeah.
So lazima uandike hapa chini ni.
I will sign my name there.
Please do.
Bukeni.
Alafu in whichever way inaweza kaa tu hivi.
Inaweza kaa whichever
Hivi?
way. Yeah, because they fit into each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is nice. This is beautiful. Pia hiyo inaweza frame vizuri. If you frame bila kuspray,
Haitalast.
haitalast. So afadhali you spray first.
Yeah.
Okay, ulikuja na spray. Ulikuwa tu. Sawa sawa. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We are almost closing the show. It's 9:22. Budesco Fredia was here with us. Tunaambiwa tusimame tufunge maneno, si ndio? Look at how beautiful that thing. Budesco Fredia. Tukuje tumfunge show. Come tufunge show. Yeah. So this is nice, eh?
Even my son.
Hiyo usisabie.
Anataka kuchora.
Oh, anapenda yeah?
Steven uliwapatia storybook.
Yes. Anataka kuchora.
Anataka ya kuchora a picture.
This is nice. Look at that. Kakitu tu kamechorwa hapa saa hii na kamewekewa life and all that. These things are expensive. Si ndio material?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Material is
expensive.
quite expensive.
Yeah.
Maybe that is when now that you call on the government to come in. At least wafanye kitu so that it's not that expensive for people to. I mean, so that it's open for everybody. The kids can go in and all that. Wapatiwe hiyo opportunity ya kugrow. Thank you so much. So this is nice.
Yeah, it is nice by the So I think you guys have one student from my side, my son.
Nice.
Tutampelekanga mpaka?
Yes, unampeleka.
Oh, lakini amesema hata
Kuna
wanafanya
online, lakini.
online.
Unafanya hata online.
Also one student in.
Yeah.
Denzel.
No, Denzel. Conrad.
Conrad.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I mean, that's a beautiful thing, and that's what we keep saying. And like from what it is that they say, beyond learning this, beyond learning that other thing they're in, there's so much about discipline. There's so much that gets them away from distractions of life. And I think that's a nice thing. So once again, Johnny, thank you so much. Grandson, thank you so much. Thank you, Budesco Fredia.
Welcome.
And thank you to me, and of course the other